So, I mean, how British do you feel yourself?
Well, I'll say around 80%. I don't know what hope no.
Huh? He's British. What the hell did he select?
I'm American as well. So.
He is wrong. No, he selected different answers. I'm pretty sure because. Come on. Unai.
Right, let's see.
Hey guys! And welcome to a new video of
Britain.
New in Britain. In this video you have myself from Spain, Unai, then
Myself, Minton from India.
And me from Moldova, Danu.
there we go. And what we're gonna talk about, we're gonna talk about how British do we feel or how British do we think we are. And we're gonna challenge ourselves with doing a questionnaire and see if we are British or not, okay?
Alright.
Then, let's look at what the definition of British is. Let's look into Google. To be British means to respect our country and respect how British people are done. I believe being British is showing pride, respect and being proud of living in the UK. I mean, I do that, so according to this definition, I will be all fully British. So, I mean, how British do you feel yourself?
Well, I'll say around 80% because
Whoa, that's too much.
I don't know.
Okay, and what about you?
I'll say 60 to 80%.
Very good.
I mean, I think at one point I consider myself quite British, even though I know that I have all these cultural differences, but I mean, of course I do respect Britain, but, well, we'll see what the test says.
Right.
Okay, so now, what we're gonna do, and we want you to do with us, we want you to type in Google, how British are you? And then, you will come up with the first answer. You have to click in the one from Buzzfeed, so you can do the questions with us, okay? Let's go for it, guys. Yeah.
So the first question is, you're about to go on holidays and it's 7 a.m. and you're sat in the depot so long. What you gonna drink? I think I'm gonna drink a cup of Earl Grey tea. It's 4 in the morning. I don't eat coffee, so with couple of round of cider.
So British. I mean, I would go for a coffee. I mean, I don't know, maybe it's my Spanish style.
I think I'll have go up for a pint of beer. I'm on holidays.
You're an alcoholic.
No.
Why not? I'm on holidays, so why not a pint of beer?
Yeah, why not then? That's true. I mean, I totally agree with that. My girlfriend from Czech Republic will do that. So the next question is, so now the hairdresser is holding a mirror and you hate your haircut. What do you do about it? I mean,
It's very difficult question.
I think that myself, I don't know why, but I think that what I would do is I would just probably say, oh yes, thank you very much, I think it's great, and then go to the next place and cut it again, just save it at home.
I will say exactly what I think and won't pay it. I'll refuse to pay it.
Cheeky.
So yeah, probably I will say I'll politely ask them to make it as I had in my mind, to make it as the same as I think should be. Alright?
You think you do? Okay,
Yeah.
let's go. Next question.
Let's see what's the third question is. You're introduced to a new colleague, but you don't quite catch their name. How do you react?
Oof. It happens many times to everyone, I think, and it's very difficult to say.
Especially when they're having such a hard name like me, Sometimes I'm like, oh, if you want to say my name, you can say the letter U and the number 9, U9. But anyway, yeah, I understand it's hard.
Yeah, it's hard. Okay, I'll select ask. I would repeat their name.
Yeah, I will do that too.
Yeah, obviously it's more politely to ask them again.
Next question is, when did you have the last cup of tea?
Yeah.
He drinks a lot.
Yes.
Yeah, somebody, when did you have last?
Just a couple minutes ago, I think.
Yep, just a few seconds ago, pretty much.
And I have to get a new one again.
And you?
I think roughly around the evening, earlier today.
Yeah,
I'll say.
I think myself, I did it like a week ago, so yeah, maybe they're winning me. Okay, let's select it and go to next question.
Yes.
So the fifth question is says you wave a friend in the street and you realize that it wasn't him. What are you gonna do?
Oops, actually, yeah, that happened to me the other day.
So I think most of the time you'll say that sorry, it wasn't necessarily him and you just confused.
Yeah, I would basically, as the question said, I will just cheers them and say, oh, I'm sorry, I thought you were somebody else's.
I would just laugh it off and say, Sorry.
Walk away, yeah. the
Like,
same, yeah.
let's have a drink together. Let's go to somewhere else. And
Nah, I don't think I would
I don't
do
do
that.
that. I wouldn't agree on
I
that.
don't know. I think that's not very British.
No. No, I'm joking.
Okay, let's select the answer, however.
And let's go to next question.
Yeah.
Next question is, you and your partner are both adamant that each other is the last hobnob. How do you resolve the situation?
Tricky question, eh?
Nah, I will eat it.
Well, I don't think that's for British people. They eat. I don't know the.
No, but I mean, yeah, it's not about what they will do, it's about what
No,
you
yeah,
will do.
yeah.
Don't think about them, what will you do, you know? Otherwise, you're cheating. That's why you get better score. Cheater.
I'll say split into two.
Yeah, I would say yeah, split into two, the same. What about you?
Depending of which is sitting to you, you can argue and say that that's for me or that's for you. So I will choose argue about it and break it up. That's.
I mean, he's a liar. He said, what is a hobnob?
I don't know what hobnob. So the seventh question is, alright, someone knocks into you at the bar and spills the beer on you. What are you gonna do?
I mean, I think it all depends how many pints did you have before that.
Exactly. How drunk are you?
Maybe nothing happened and just invite.
Yeah, I mean, if you're really drunk, I would probably ignore it. I wouldn't care, you know.
Yeah, just make it a joke, and I would say just come on, let's have a drink, another drink
Together, right?
together. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, why not then? I mean, okay, I think that the final option that I would vote for will be, I would just probably say sorry and just walk away like if nothing happened, you know.
Next question is quite interesting because it's very cold in England here, so let's see another one.
Well, this summer was actually quite warm.
Yeah, was
Yeah.
very good.
We
Yeah,
were
this,
lucky.
this summer was good actually.
Alright, so your flat is freezing cold, but it's too early in the year to put your heating on. What do you do? What are you gonna do?
I just put the heater on, I don't care. If it's cold, I don't care, you know. I prefer to pay more money and put the heater on.
I'm gonna go for make a cup of tea. That is gonna warm me up, definitely.
I'll definitely go to the pub and have a drink and make myself
stingy
warm.
people.
See?
You stingy people, put the heater on, you know. Who cares? It's £5, so who cares, you know. Put the heater on, everyone is happy. It's cheaper than the pub.
I'd rather enjoy the pub, you see?
Okay, that's true then, you know, it's nice atmosphere. If you're single, it's the best thing to do. I'm so sorry to say this question, I mean, but okay. I think in this question I'm not British at all. The question is, are England going to win the World Cup? I mean,
that's
Spain, Spain.
Viva España! We'll say that probably a bit of luck, guys. They can go and they can win whatever. It's nothing really impossible to anyone.
I mean, they have
Yeah.
a really good team, I mean, I must say, but okay. Let's face that if Spain doesn't play the World Cup, okay, I prefer England to win it.
Viva España!
That means no.
Liar!
You know, this is not about how people you think they're gonna vote. You have to say your real opinion, okay? Stop lying to us. Stop lying.
No. Viva España! Alright, let's go.
So what
for
about
this.
you, Minton? What do you think?
Let's just give it a try. Let's allow them to win it.
Okay, then, you know.
Yeah, you know.
So quarterfinals.
Alright, this particular question is very interesting. You are sat in the window seat of a plane and you need to go to the loo, but the person is full asleep. What are you gonna do?
Okay.
I think most of the time trying to gently wake him up and try to go to the loo.
I mean, I think myself what I will do, I will just cough as loud as I can until he wakes up, and I can cough quite loud.
Depending on the person, again, he's gonna be like, why you wake me up? I'm in a plane, I want to sleep. So
I don't care. If you want to sleep,
You're
I'm gonna
British.
pee in your face. You know, I don't care. You know, wait there, no problem. Let me get my manpower out.
Alright, that's my opinion. Minton, what do you think?
I would agree on you, Dan. I will gently wake him up and ask him politely whether I can
If
let
he
me go
wants
out.
to,
Yeah. Alright, moving on to the last question. Let's have a read.
Last question.
You have started to bump into a new colleague on the train to work every morning. So what do you think you're going to do, guys?
Well, talk to them and say that it's nice to be nice, it's very good to have friends, to communicate with new people, to speak and enjoy the other communities, and Wow.
I would pretend I'm sleeping so I don't have to speak to nobody. When I'm on my way to work, leave me alone. You know, I can talk about work when I'm at work, but don't talk to me when I'm not at work.
Okay, I think I'll agree on Dan. Try to be nice and say it's nice to meet you, and try to be polite and speak to
Or
them.
maybe I say hi and then fall asleep again.
But at the end, if you're nice with someone, they will help you another time. So
Yeah, I
you
mean,
can have-
I'm nice, but they don't know me sleeping. Again, let's see the results.
Okay. Yeah.
He fucked it up, he needs to do it again. So now we have the result, okay? And what did yours guys say?
You probably be American. Huh? He's British. What the hell did he select?
I'm American as well. So.
He is wrong. No, he selected different answers. I'm pretty sure because
No, yeah.
I get the same as Minton, and I will say Viva España. Check your passport as well. It says check your passport. Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Does yours say that as well?
I don't think so.
who is the winner?
Okay, mine says, you got it. As British as Kevin Costner in Robin Hood. Which is to say, not very British at all. But you probably be much happier person, well-adjusted person for it.
But
So actually, yeah, so the result, it means that we are not British at all. We live in Britain, but we're enjoying here.
Yes, exactly.
so yeah, at the end we can say that it's not very. I mean, it's not very important where you're from. It's different. It's important who are you and how you are, and to be nice.
And what did you get yourself in the result? Please, we want you to write it down in the comments. We want you to see what it says, to see if you were British or not, and what did you reply at it. Tell us your opinion. And as well as that, by the way guys, you may not know this, but at the moment, we have got 493 subscribers. So I have to thank you, everybody from New in Oxford for joining the group, everybody from New in Britain for liking us and subscribing to the channel, everybody from watching this video, and please, hopefully we can have 500 subscribers, we can be a bigger channel. We love you all, we love to have this audience. Like, comment, subscribe, love you so much, and see you next video.
See you.
Bye bye.
Viva España, for example. Why you guys not laughing?
I just did my left hand.
It's not funny.
It's
I did it with my left hand.